Hello my dear friends, today I'm talking about Pallas asteroid aspects in natal chart. Pallas conjunct Sun. This placement can indicate a strong sense of self-identity and a strategic approach to personal goals and self-expression. There may be a talent for leadership and a natural inclination towards problem solving or to prevent problems. This is the smartest way. Pallas conjunct Moon. This placement can indicate an intuitive and emotionally sensitive approach to problem solving. There may be a talent for nurturing and protecting others, as well as a focus on family and home life. Pallas conjunct Mercury. This placement can indicate a versatile and communicative approach to problem solving. There may be a talent for networking, learning new information, and using words strategically. Pallas conjunct Venus. This placement can indicate a diplomatic and harmonious approach to problem solving. There may be a talent for finding compromises, building alliances, and creating beauty. Pallas conjunct Mars. This placement can indicate a quick and assertive approach to problem solving. There may be a talent for taking action and making decisions quickly and efficiently. Pallas conjunct Jupiter. This placement can indicate an expansive and optimistic approach to problem solving. There may be a talent for finding solutions that benefit the greater good and for taking risks in pursuit of one's goals. Pallas conjunct Saturn. This placement can indicate a disciplined and pragmatic approach to problem solving. There may be a talent for building structures, achieving long-term goals, and overcoming obstacles through persistence and hard work. Pallas conjunct Uranus. This placement can indicate an innovative and unconventional approach to problem solving. There may be a talent for thinking outside the box and pushing boundaries, as well as a desire for freedom and independence. Pallas conjunct Neptune. This placement can indicate a compassionate and imaginative approach to problem solving. There may be a talent for creative problem solving and a focus on spirituality and intuitive insight. Pallas conjunct Pluto. This placement can indicate an intense and strategic approach to problem solving. There may be a talent for deep transformations and a focus on psychological insight and power dynamics. Pallas trine or sextile Sun. This placement can indicate a natural talent for strategic thinking and problem solving. There may be a strong sense of self-identity and a focus on personal goals, with the ability to approach challenges in a creative and effective way. Pallas trine or sextile Moon. This placement can indicate a compassionate and nurturing approach to problem solving. There may be a talent for understanding and empathizing with others, as well as a focus on emotional intelligence and communication. Pallas trine or sextile Mercury. This placement can indicate a versatile and communicative approach to problem solving. There may be a talent for networking, learning new information, and using words strategically. Pallas trine or sextile Venus. This placement can indicate a diplomatic and harmonious approach to problem solving. There may be a talent for finding compromises and building alliances, with a focus on creating beauty and harmony in one's environment. Pallas trine or sextile Mars. This placement can indicate a confident and assertive approach to problem solving. There may be a talent for taking clear action and making quick decisions with a natural ability to take calculated risks. Pallas trine or sextile Jupiter. This placement can indicate an expansive and optimistic approach to problem solving. There may be a talent for finding solutions that benefit the greater good and for taking risks in pursuit of one's goals, with a natural ability to see the big picture. Pallas trine sextile Saturn. This placement can indicate a disciplined and pragmatic approach to problem solving. There may be a talent for building structures and achieving long-term goals, with a focus on practicality and hard work. Pallas, trine or sextile Uranus. This placement can indicate an innovative and unconventional approach to problem solving. There may be a talent for thinking outside the box and pushing boundaries with a natural ability to adapt to change. Pallas, trine or sextile Neptune. This placement can indicate a creative and imaginative approach to problem solving. There may be a talent for using intuition and spiritual insight to find solutions with a focus on artistic expression and compassion. Pallas, trine or sextile Pluto. This placement can indicate an intensive and transformative approach to problem solving. There may be a talent for deep psychological insight and a focus on power dynamics and transformation. Pallas, square or opposition Sun. This placement can indicate a conflict between the need for self-expression and the need for strategic planning. There may be a tendency to rush into situations without considering the consequences, or to struggle with finding a balance between personal goals and the needs of others. Pallas, square or opposition Moon. This placement can indicate a struggle between emotional sensitivity and rational problem solving. There may be a tendency to either overanalyze or underanalyze situations, or to struggle with finding a balance between personal needs and the needs of others. Pallas, square or opposition Mercury. This placement can indicate a conflict between logical analysis and intuitive insight. There may be a tendency to rely too heavily on either reason or intuition, or to struggle with finding a balance between communication and strategic planning. Pallas, square or opposition Venus. This placement can indicate a conflict between diplomacy and assertiveness. There may be a tendency to either avoid conflict or at all costs, or to become overly aggressive in pursuit of one's goal, or to struggle with finding a balance between personal values and the values of others. As square or opposition Mars. This placement can indicate a conflict between impulsiveness and strategic planning. There may be a tendency to rush into situations without considering the consequences, or to become overly cautious and hesitant in pursuit on one's goals. Pallas, square or opposition Jupiter. This placement can indicate a conflict between optimism and practicality. There may be a tendency to either take too many risks, or to become overly conservative and cautious, or to struggle with finding a balance between personal vision and the needs of the community. Pallas, square opposition Saturn. This placement can indicate a conflict between discipline and flexibility. There may be a tendency to become too rigid and inflexible in pursuit of one's goals, or to struggle with finding a balance between practicality and creativity. Pallas, square or opposition Uranus. This placement can indicate a conflict between innovation and tradition. There may be a tendency to either reject tradition completely, or to cling too tightly to old ways of doing things, or to struggle with finding a balance between individuality and the needs of the community. Pallas, square or opposition Neptune. This placement can indicate a conflict between intuition and rationality. There may be a tendency to either become overly idealistic, or to reject spiritual insights altogether, or to struggle with finding a balance between personal creativity and the needs of the community. Pallas, square or opposition Pluto. This placement can indicate a conflict between power dynamics and transformation. There may be a tendency to either become overly obsessed with control, or to reject the need for transformation altogether, or to struggle with finding a balance between personal power and the needs of the community. As always, it's important to consider the chart as a whole when interpreting the influences of Pallas aspects in a natal chart. and to take into account the specific houses, planets, and other factors involved. Now see where Pallas is in your natal chart, in which astrological sign and house, and what aspect it forms with other planets or points in the chart. I'm waiting for your comments or questions in the description of this vlog. I wish you all the best. Bye bye.